Good morning, everyone. This is Sakis Paraskevov, fundamental analyst at IronFX Global, bringing you the morning comment for the 19th of November. The minutes from the Fed's latest policy meeting paved the way for an interest rate hike in December. Most participants anticipated that based on their assessment of the current economic situation and their outlook for economic activity, the labor market and inflation, these conditions could well be met by the time of the next meeting. The minutes also show that while no decision had been made, it may well become appropriate to initiate the normalization process next month. Since their last meeting, economic data have been encouraging, with the October employment report offering the latest evidence of further improvement. As long as labor market and inflation trends don't take a turn for the worse and the US economy is not hit by some new internal or external shock, a December rate liftoff seems inevitable. At the same time, the minutes reiterated that after the first increase, the subsequent path of rate hikes is likely to be shallow and gradual. The market is still pricing around 70% chance of a hike, given that the minutes mirrored more or less the statement following the meeting. The minutes on the whole offered no new hints regarding the December meeting, and as a result, USD weakened across the board. We believe that the greenback is likely to regain momentum and that the post-minutes weakness is mainly due to some profit-taking and repositioning. Elsewhere, Bank of Japan keeps policy unchanged. The Bank of Japan left its monetary policy unchanged overnight, as was widely expected, despite Japan's recent fall back to recession. The bank kept intact its assessment that while exports and output continue to drift lower due to the weak emerging market economies, Japan's economy has continued to recover moderately. At the press conference following the decision, Bank of Japan Governor Kuroda reiterated his upbeat view on Japan's economy and that inflation expectations appear to be rising on the whole. With just 2 weeks after last month's meeting, the bank maintained its pledge to adjust policy if needed, but sees no need to change it now as it's currently having the intended effects. USD yen edged lower following the decision, but stayed above the 123 support level. A break below that round figure is needed to trust further declines. As for today, during the European Day, the ECB will release the minutes of its latest monetary policy meeting. At this meeting, the Governing Council members decided that the degree of monetary policy accommodation will need to be re-examined at their December meeting, when the new ECB staff forecast will be available. ECB President Draghi signaled that the possible measures officials are considering include further cut to the already negative deposit rate. Therefore, we will look into the minutes for further insight on what measures were discussed and how strong the possibility for another cut is. Eurozone's current account balance is also coming out, but no forecast is available. In Sweden, the official unemployment rate for October is due out. The forecast is for the rate to have remained unchanged, and given that the PS unemployment rate for the same month met expectations, we see high possibility for the official rate to remain unchanged as well. In the UK, the retail sales excluding volatile items for October are to be released. Expectations are for a minus 0.5% decline, a turnaround for a plus 1.7% in the previous month. However, since retail sales account for less than 6% of GDP, and given the recent improvements in the domestic labor market, we expect consumption to remain supported. Therefore, although this could hurt the pound somewhat at the release, we keep our upbeat view regarding the UK's economic outlook for Q4. From the US, we get initial jobless claims for the week ended on November 13. Even though the forecast is for the figure to decrease a bit, the 4-week moving average is expected to edge slightly higher. As for the speakers, we have 6 speakers on today's agenda. From the ECB, we have Executive Board members Benoit Couer and Peter Pryett, as well as Governing Council member James Widmann speaking. From the Fed, we have Atlanta Fed President Dennis Lockhart and Fed Vice Chairman Stanley Fischer scheduled to speak. From Riksbank, Governor Stefan Igvens also speaks during the day. For more information, including technical analysis, please read the full comment on IronFX.com or download our app and get all the information you need to trade delivered directly to you. And also, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or circle us on Google Plus to get more trading ideas. This is Sakis Paraskevov, fundamental analyst at IronFX Global, wishing you solid trading.